lapho izwela, wemawe izwela. All right. So welcome back to the channel, my YouTube familiar. Your professor here, Prof. Fredericks. So I'm back to my office after a year-long sabbatical. It took me 1 year, so I was in the field, and that's how one connects with the community at large. So we just don't want to remain in our offices as researchers, so I was out there. So I'm back now, guys, and I really want you to spend a few minutes of my day with me just to see how it's happening in my office. So let me just show you around quickly. You see the site, all the files, books, this is how it looks. And please don't expect a professor's office to be clean and everything is rosy. So this office, it's for working. It remains as such. So this is my view from my office. There you see Windhoek at the back. The residences where our students stay. And there at the back, that's the library and some other, what we call the lower campus. Yeah. So that's how it looks, guys. That's how it looks. Yes. Yeah. So normally, as you can see, when I am on my desk, this is the kind of music that I listen to, guys. And then it's EFF struggle songs, and so I listen to ANC songs, Swabo, any struggle song for that matter. All right, so a typical day, responding to emails, and now I need to catch up as the departmental head. So yeah, basically that's what's happening now. Catching up as to, from where I left off. So this is Azania. Punu. Tatapi. La la la. Tati Africa man. Tati Africa man. Punu. Tatapi. Easy. Tatapi. Tesina. Solutati Africa man. Yes. Punu. Tatapi. Easy. Solutati Africa man. Solutati Africa man. Isayabo. Ke to Cairo. Morocco to Madagascar. Azariane le solitata le basoba niaza soba ne rata somada Madagascar. Yeah. Solitata lefero chata. Yazalea Yazalea. Solitata lepagaroma. Yeah. Aurora to Madagascar. Madagascar. Tanzania. 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 Kadioni Tanzania. Lolita le Azuba. From Cape to Cairo. Au Morocco to Madagascar. Yazadea, Yazadea, Tatale, Domchata, Yani, Zanea, Tatale, Azuba, Yazanea, Le. Litata le Asuba. Yeah. So guys, my YouTube familiar, this kind of work can be stressful. So that's partly the reason why you need to distress. I mean, using music, and enjoy yourself. And because it's quite demanding. It's quite demanding. With what you need to do. But I normally get through my days with this music. With this music, listening to struggle songs, and especially if I am extremely stressed, it helps a lot. It helps a lot, and maybe it's something that you can also try. I mean, I also like Kwaito Amapiano's music, and but the struggle songs that actually keeps me going. So I really do enjoy the struggle songs. I hope you are also enjoying with me, guys. I hope you are enjoying with me. Yeah, yeah. So let me continue. Yeah, yeah. Don't to Cairo, Oropo to Madagascar. Yazania, Zania, Yazania, Azania. Solitata le Domchada. Salia Lea. Oh, mm, mm. Da, da. January, Sam, oh, eh, mm, 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 ah, Sam, namakwala otima. Selapha is the social lesson. Oh, Isandi Sabantu Nakuna. Oh, okay. In the social lesson. Oh, Isandi Sabantu Muntu Muntu. Sa Sabakwala Opi. Sela Sa Sa Mamakwala Otima. Easy social lesson. Tabango Sabahantu Na Muntu Muntu Taba the social lesson. Tabango The Sunday Sabahantu. So guys, I also received my t-shirt today. So our department is Department of Communication and Languages, guys. Yes. So that's how it looks. Papen pampago sa kamakwala otima. Social lesson. Oh, it's happening to. Sa Kabangwala pam pam pam. Socialism. So let me just cut socialism there. So there's another topic that I want to discuss with you in the academic space, and that is the topic of academic publications, whereby as scholars we publish with journals most of the times, and then so some of the other publishing houses where you publish books and so on. So, but what happens is, guys, so you would let's assume, I mean, you have got a manuscript that you want to send your manuscript for review, and if it's successful, then most of the times you need to pay the journal. I mean, to publish your article. But then, what I want to discuss is the fact that as scholars, academic scholars, we are not getting anything in terms of financial reward for publishing with a particular journal. So the journals get money because the scholars would pay for their article to be published if it's accepted. But then from the side of the journals, the scholars are not getting anything. So even when people click on these articles and the money goes to the journal, the scholars don't get anything. So those are some of the painful realities, and we often would actually continue with publishing, because in this space they say if you don't publish you perish. So you become a nobody if you are not active, you are not relevant anymore. So those are some of the challenges, guys, that we have got in this space. I think it's quite painful. I hope that in the future uh, this would change, and at least if you publish, then you must get something out of that publication. um, and so on, especially from the journals. Yes. So that's what I wanted to discuss with you. So as when we sit here, I am, these are some of the things that you think about. What if it wasn't like this, what if, and so on, guys. So let's continue.
uzokhithimanekirila 90 degrees ishambo hlala phezulu 90 degrees ishambo hlala phezulu 90 degrees ishambo hlala phezulu.
Yeah, and one more thing. Also, when you review for the journals, so if you don't submit an article, often you are requested by journals to review, some articles, and that's for free. You review for free, but the journals are charging the authors to publish their articles. So I mean, if they only had some form of decency to channel some of the funds to the reviewers as well. So if you review a journal article, you must get something, but most of the times you don't get anything. So the only thing is, another thank you that comes your way. But financially, only the journals are benefiting. And as scholars, as much as you share your knowledge, there's not much. There's not much. Yeah, so that's how it is. So just to give you a little bit of feedback, I mentioned that I just returned yesterday, or I mean, on the 1st of July, to my office. So I was away on sabbatical leave, where I collected short stories, or fireside stories. And so I was working with the elderly. So that book is going to be out sometime in August or September. So yeah, so that's what I was doing during my off period, where I had two phases. So phase one started in August until December, where I collected around 14 stories, and from January until June another 14. Yeah, so that book is going to be out, guys. And yeah, so documentation of minority languages is quite important. So that's partly the reason why some of us are going out there to collect, I mean, such stories, for example. And because this needs to be documented, guys, this needs to be documented. And so this book, I mean, it's moving in that direction. So this one is in Nama and translated into English. So yeah. So that's how it's happening, guys. That's how it's happening. So now I'm back in my office, and looking forward to meeting my master students, um, as I am teaching sociolinguistics at that level. So I'm looking forward, and I regularly meet my PhD students and the honors that I supervise. And of course, um, you know, in addition, I mean, in running the department, of course. Yeah. Nyamazam yo, nyamazam yole, nyamazam yo. You see, these are the things. So there comes a question: did this author, did Sarah Latish the model author this publication? Yes, of course, we were together. We did this together. So I do support. Yes. Oh, that's why I make all my needs. I make all my needs. I make all my needs. Yamazan, So, guys, when it comes to the struggle songs, it's nothing to do with ANC, with EFF, with whoever. So I just enjoy the struggle songs. As I mentioned earlier, especially when you're down, these are the things, these are the songs that I really enjoy, guys. I do enjoy them. But I must say, I've got a very soft spot for the Commander in Chief, Julius Malema, Comrade Julius Malema. I really do have a very soft spot. This is a gentleman that I like. I must say, I like Julius Malema. I like Julius Malema very much. And it appears this guy, people are underestimating Julius Malema. Um, but then it appears to me that he's like a fortune teller. This guy sees things that others would only see after 10 years. So whatever he says appears to be happening. He talked about the GNU, and he even gave, some period that the GNU would last in South Africa. And why, as Namibians are often following the politics in South Africa is because, most of our imports are from that side. So we import a lot from South Africa. So whatever happens there, if they talk about tax, hikes and all that, or whatever, we are affected in one way or the other. So that's partly the reason why we are so much interested in what's happening there. So Julius Malema, talked about the GNU, and he was so confident when he talked about them. He gave them, is it 2 years? And if not 2 years, then there's another. He said something else also. But that's how it is, and we follow that as well. So as an academic, it's quite important to follow those, and yeah, politics, it forms part and parcel of our daily life, even when you don't want to follow politics. I remember when I was younger, I would say, no, 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 I don't want to be involved in politics, but politics is with us all the time, all the way. So as we speak, I am also busy, on the laptop, responding to emails, and also doing my work, guys, doing my work. So but it doesn't stop. So with this music, when I check later, it's already time to go home. So that's how it is. That's how it is. Yeah. Mother, oh my father, oh that's why I make all money, I make all money, I make all money. I say, God, that's why I'll make all money. I'll make all money. I'll make all money. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's why I'll make all money. I'll make all money. I'll make all money. Yamazan, yole. Yamazan. Yamazan, yole. ResearchGate, if Prof. Sarala authored Nama Genocide Survivor Narratives. So why I could confidently say yes is because of this. I've got proof. We work together. Yes, so that's how it works in academic world. So sometimes you are asked to verify things, prove things. So research gate asked me, and then I responded.
Hlala phezulu 90 degrees ijifo hlala emoyeni 90 degrees ijifo hlala phezulu uzokhishima nekhirile
So, guys, I'm finally certified when it comes to coaching. You remember that time I mentioned to you that on this channel we will talk about me as a lecturer. I mean, what I am doing today, like not lecturing, but I mean, part of the academic life. Then also as a coach, football coach. So in football, guys, as much as I have been coaching for a few years now, I was not certified. So finally, I obtained my CAF D license under Sava Overberg. And so this is exciting. This is exciting. It excites me because as much as I've got a PhD in linguistics, I am starting from scratch when it comes to coaching qualifications. So now I've got the CAF D. So next, I'm hoping to do the CAF C, and hopefully the CAF B, CAF A, and the pro license. So these are exciting times for me and my football team, Mighty United FC, because now at least on the bench they will have a certified coach. In the past, as much as we were winning games, I was doing very well for a coach without any qualification. But now at least, I mean, we have got that, so I've got that qualification. Yeah. So as part of my community work, that's the team that I use to be close to the community. So in the past, we had a project called Goat Sharing Project, where we would give 10 goats to community members, and then they would share this with another family. So it continued like that. So that particular program, we stopped it just for the time being, but I mean in the near future we will continue with it again. So yeah, so this team brings me close to the community, and so whenever I'm not in my office, like it is in now, then over the weekends I'm a football coach. During the week I am a lecturer, and I'm of course a husband and father throughout. Yes. Yeah. So as academics, there is this expectation that you need to teach You need to be involved in teaching, and so teaching, research, community work, service to students, and all those kind of things. So at community level, this is exactly what I do. So I think using, a footballing kind of sports framework to empower, my community. So that's what we are doing. Through football we come closer to the community, and then we do charity work there. So along with my family we do charity work there, and this is what we will still continue for, I don't know, for many years, for many years. So, yeah. And by the way, guys, when it comes to that club that I mentioned, Mighty United FC, this team plays like a Barcelona in its prime. We enjoy moving the ball around, and we have produced good quality players over the years. We have produced good quality players. So from my end, when it comes to leadership, you need to nurture talent, and then also mentor, others, so that they can take over one day when you are not around. So in my academic space, that's what I do. I mentor, and I always say this, that if someone was a junior lecturer or a tutor before I took office as HOD, then that person from junior lecturer must move to lecturer position at least during my term. And those ones who were at lecturer level must be elevated to senior lecturer. So I need to push them and assist them, so that they grow. Professional growth for me is everything. It's not about me, it's about growing. I would push players, and most of the times, the good thing that we have got is a player. No one talks about a player when they join us, most of the times. And after 6 months of being, well, after 6 months of Mighty United, that player is the talk of the town. So we pride ourselves in nurturing talent. We are doing very well in that regard. We are doing very well. So because we know how to scout talent, we know how to scout talent. I hope you are still enjoying the day with me, my YouTube family. So this is Prof. Fredericks. This is Prof. Fredericks, a scholar, academic, and a football coach, and a family man, husband, and a father, uncle, and so forth. Bo, 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 bo.